All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Shout out to the AEW Pack Smokers and the Master Marks Militia. This is Master Marks, and I'm coming back with another conversation on for my day one doggy bones. Shout out to the AEW Pack Smokers and the Master Marks Militia, as I said once before. Exactly. Hitting them with them 3-0 condoms. LTK, shout out to LTK. LTK, hit me up on Twitter real quick. I'll talk to you about something. Shout out to my dog Wave Sama. Shout out to my dog Wave Sama. Make sure y'all go check out his YouTube. He does a lot of content, Hell Divers, a bunch of different things. He's about to start getting into Valorant content as well. So make sure you go check out my dog Wave Sama. Make sure you go subscribe to him on YouTube and follow him over there on Twitch as soon as you can. His name is spelled exactly the same way that it's spelled in the chat. LTK, what's going on? Dante Jerron, what's going on, brother? Retro Neon is live. Well. What's going on, Retro Neon? K Breezy, what's the deal, brother? We're gonna watch some NXT tonight. I'm excited to watch NXT. I love NXT. NXT is fire. NXT is fire. Y'all know what's crazy, man. Well, before I tell y'all what's crazy, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Turn the post notifications on. Like the video that you're currently watching. And go like any other videos that you watch from our channel. We accept super chats, super likes, super thanks, and super stickers. We also have a Cash App, which is $Masked There is no donation limit or requirement when it comes to how much you send. You send what you can, support the channel. I do work a full-time job, so it is strenuous. I will let you know to work a full-time job, then come on stream for 3-4 hours. But I do it for y'all. I don't do it for myself, because YouTube don't pay me diddly squat. Also, we do have a Patreon. We did drop a video today on Patreon. It's a video talking about what I'm going to bring up in a second here. If you're not a member to Patreon, please make sure you go over to our Patreon. Become a member. It is $5 per month. But with that membership, you also get exclusive content that I can't drop on YouTube. YouTube promotion. We assist with shout outs as well. Shouting out your channel. Even giving people information in regards to who you are on YouTube. Trying to build up your brand as well. If you're a member. And then once the AEW Pack Smoker merch drops, that will be something that y'all know about first. People that's on Patreon. So we do have a Patreon. If one of the mods could put the Patreon in there for me. Dante Jerron, you just worry about Disco. You can just worry about Disco. And we also have a Discord as well, which will be in the chat also. So make sure you look out for that Discord. Retro Neon says, I'm doing double duty tonight, so don't say I don't mod. I didn't say you don't mod. I just said you gotta be here. You know what I'm saying? I understand if stuff come up. That's why we're trying to build the mods up. That way we don't have to, appreciate you putting the Discord in there. And then can I have somebody put the Patreon in there as well? I'm trying to find more mods. That way we could take some of the pressure, or, at least have some freedom for the dogs already in the chat that's been modding. We already appreciate them. Dante Jerron, Retro Neon, and K Breezy. K Breezy was the first mod, but I also want to pause some of the load off of K Breezy. Pause. That way he doesn't have to just do it all by himself. That's why we brought in other mods. Dante Jerron is also a member to the Patreon, so I'm pretty sure he's seen that video. But I do want to get to the comments because I do see my dog Marcus Brown is in the comments section. It's in the live comment section. Yeah, I dropped. It's over there on it's on Patreon. And it is a doozy, I say. And if you haven't seen it, that's because you aren't a member to the Patreon. So please go become a member to the Patreon. It's $5. Basically, what that means is you get one less cheeseburger or hot dog or soda a month, or one less pack of cigarettes a month. It's actually cheaper than a pack of cigarettes, if we're being honest. And it's cheaper than a vape as well. Trust me, I know. Marcus Brown says, I'm back at my crib. My sister had a healthy baby boy. I like trash talking my sister as it's just jokes, but I call her alien. But I'm here and I'm happy. I love the presentation at NXT. Congratulations to your sister. Congratulations on being an uncle. I don't know if this is your first time being an uncle or if you already been an uncle, but congratulations to your sister and welcome to the world, baby boy. Shout out to Marcus Brown nephew. I got NXT put up, y'all. I'm running off at the mouth right now, so that's why I'm not really necessarily talking about it just yet. I have it pulled up though. Well, I guess we say had it pulled up because it's not pulled up anymore for some reason. I'm gonna get it back up real quick. I promise you, these stream links that I be pulling up, man, some of these links be dookie. And also too, we do have 7 and 5 likes, so please make sure you like the video. It does help the channel a lot. It does help the channel a lot. Please like the video. I'm trying to get this daggone stream up, but it's acting ghetto today. I don't know what the deal is, bro. There we go. Just gotta turn that Wi-Fi off. They don't like when you have that VPN on. I don't like that. And I am pulling it up from my phone. Okay, so we do got some female action. Oh, okay. Okay, to see. That's what I like to see right here. That's what I like to see. Yeah, she can do the splits on the what's her name. For sure. Congratulations. Shout out to D-Hawk. What's going on, brother? Welcome back, Erica. Shout out to Erica. Erica, the WWF WCW Diva, straight 4.0. Shout out to Erica. Yeah, I think Deonna Purrazzo and Toni Storm are the only two that currently are in AEW who have talent. Sky Blue is cool though. Salute to Erica. Salute. Thank you for joining us, Erica. Erica is an OG around here too, just to let y'all know. Erica about as much as an OG as K Breezy, honestly. Erica been around for about the same amount of time as K Breezy. K Breezy been around a long time. Marcus Brown been around. He been around a long time too, though. He was here when I was at 500 subs. Somebody told me that that soul, what's her name, got some black in her. Is that true? Oh, and also I didn't see Fleming popped in too. Shout out to Fleming. Shout out to Fleming. Oh my God. That girl is talented, boy. Oh no. That's a terrible move right there. Oh my God. A Bianca fan since day one, bro. Bianca Belair to me has been money since the beginning of her career in WWE because she's had it all, man. Charisma, mic skills, a little bit of sass, a little attractive look. She's had everything that you need when it comes to being on live wrestling television. She isn't just some rounderweight chick. Yeah, she's bad too. She probably got a light skinned mama. It's going to be Bianca who turns heel. Soul's granddaddy is black, but you know people latch on to stuff. She ain't black, but you know people start doing that corny invited to the cookout crap. Not everybody invited to the cookout. I ain't gonna let y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. She has potential to be. I beg your pardon, LTK. I beg your pardon. Not LTK talking about some he and his Kendrick / Dr. Umar bag. That's crazy. Not Dr. LTK Umar. 2,000 lashes. The craziest thing I ever seen was Charleston White talking about some, whoosh, what's your name? Whoosh, LeBron James. Whoosh. Charleston White is a fool, bro. He's crazy. That dude is crazy. Yeah, Kiana is half black as well. What's the name of this tag team again, y'all? I don't know what the name of them is. Oh my god. Listen. I ain't seen her yet. Why is my stream always behind? Oh, wait, hold on. Why my stream always behind? I ain't seen no Miss Parker yet. Brinley Reese. Hill Bianca used to say undefeated and chew on her gum. Oh my god. Let's not talk about that, Marcus Brown. I do love Hill Bianca. I think that's her natural vibe. If you haven't liked the video, make sure you go ahead and like the video for Calm down, folks. My baby on. Jada Parker on the TV, folks. Good Lord. Good Lord. Marcus Brown almost called. Negro, please. Who? One of your wives. She can't be one of your wives when I didn't already claim her. You better ask Mookie is goated. Marcus Brown. 37 total wives in wrestling. 37 wives is crazy, Mookie. Or Marcus. Yeah, Mookie is goated. He said he tried to tell me that she was one of his wives. I had to stop that. Man, you're going to need you a rhino pill. You're going to need you a honey pack. You're going to need an extra honey pack. You're going to have to take some raw honey. You're going to have to get you some ashwagandha, get you some fish oil, get you some testosterone pills, because you're going to be up a long time. Oh, yeah, the 15-hour man. Yeah, that is very true. I wish I could change people's names in the chat. Go ahead, Marcus Brown. Name them all. I'll read them off. Yeah, when you're the 15-hour man, you can't have 37 wives. Ain't nothing good on WWE TV right now. I don't know about that, Fleming. NXT is fine. Yeah, I want to hear this list too as well. I'm curious. Let's see the list, brother. I wonder if he already got it ready. Boy, I tell you, Madden about to get on my nerves. Let's see. Kari saying EO Sky, Bailey, Tiffany Stratton, Chris Statlander, Jada Parker, Jade Cargill, Fallon Henley, Dakota Kai, Tony Storm, Mandy Rose, and Nikita Lyons. I'm glad you didn't have Liv on the list because K Breezy wouldn't take too kind to that. He wouldn't be too happy about that. Humble 85, how you doing? Good evening. Shout out to Humble 85. That's only part one. How many I named? Boy, 37 wives is crazy. I couldn't even do it, bro. If you think about it, having one wife takes some effort. Takes some effort. Liv Morgan was claimed last year. Nah, I'm sorry. Marcus Brown, you got to find you a replacement. Liv Morgan is all K Breezy, brother. It's all K Breezy. But you know what, though? You being Mr. 15 hours, you probably can manage it, right? The Rhino pills, the blue chews, the extended blue chews, and the blue pack. The double blue chew. You might have to double down on the blue chew. You know what? I was thinking a little bit earlier ago, and I was wanted to ask y'all a question. I wanted to ask y'all. I'm actually gonna put no. Let me start a poll real quick. Let me start a poll. Some of y'all might be too young to even know what this is, but all right. So I'm gonna start a poll. Some of y'all might be too young and not interested in it, but I did start a poll. I want y'all to answer this question for me. What was the better song, Laffy Taffy or Tatted Up? We actually got people voting in the chat, so I do. I'm too young for that. Yeah, K Breezy, you're a little too young for that. Those are like crank that in the crank that era, so you might be a little too young for that song. Hold on, Natty. The one thing I do appreciate about NXT is they're not afraid to bring sex appeal. They're not afraid to bring sex appeal. Dante Jerome 23 says, I have a wife and a baby mama. Not the best thing in the world. I understand that. I don't myself have any children, so you know. Marcus Brown, you named a lot. It was what? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. You named 15. Marcus Brown says Laffy Taffy. Dante Jerome 23 says Laffy Taffy was big in the clubs in GA. I bet. I'm surprised Tatted Up went big in the clubs though. LTK said back then I liked Laffy Taffy more, but in retrospect, Tatted Up was a better song musically. That is very true. When we talk about the market, when we talk about like marketing it, Laffy Taffy is the song that you market, but Tatted Up is the song that's gonna last the longest. If I'm being honest with you. Man, I was listening to Laffy Taffy when I was in like 7th grade. And I remember I went to like the 7th grade dance and girls was twerking in my class, you know, 7th grader girls that I went to school with, they was twerking, which is crazy. But those was also the same girls who was going to them hip rolling parties too. So dang, that's crazy. What's the name is gone from there, huh? Uh, I can't. The black dude who do the flips and stuff. I can't think of his name. Dang, that move is wild. The person that was like on NXT and Samoa Joe, and Samoa Joe was gone. What you mean, Flemmy? Yeah, you can market Laffy Taffy a lot more than Tatted Up. Oh, Scripps, yeah, Scripps. I think he gone. Laffy Taffy is a song that you put in the clubs early, like when the club is first getting popping and people. I don't go to clubs, but I kind of understand the market of it. You play Laffy Taffy as the club starts, and then when you're trying to Southeast Guy 21, what's going on, brother? When you're trying to get the club back up because they didn't kind of die down, they done had a couple drinks and they a little tipsy, whatever. Then you pop in, Tatted Up, and you let people scream. We do got a ad, our first ad of the day coming up in about 1 minute. So I do want to let you guys know about that. That will be popping up. School dances in the 2000s was fire. Kids these days probably just stand there all in socially. Man, you see that video with the dude, the DJ? He was playing swag surfing, and them kids they was trying to do TikTok dances to swag surfing. You're not coming to the cookout doing that, brother. If you don't know how to do the swag surf, just don't even listen to the song. It's not for your generation. Bruh, it was embarrassing, bro. It was embarrassing. Marcus Brown, once the ad is over, I will read the remainder portion of your list. I'm showing my age. Y'all talking about middle and high school. I'm talking about the clubs. Right? You the only one that don't get to see the ad. You go past the ad. Not to Jerron. But yeah, man, I never got into the clubs, man. But I am curious. Did you have an old school and did you wear tall white tees? You had to, brother. Especially if you was in GA. Oh, you had to. You had to have you a tall white tee or a tall black tee. Maybe some Evisu pants, some red monkey jeans, some what is it? Hold on. You might have had you some 732 jeans, some young Jeezy jeans, 732s. Some 732 jeans, you might have had some of them as well. Kids these days can't dance. Y'all peep that? They emote. Exactly, that's facts. A few years ago it was just random emotes, but now they do TikTok dances, which are just as lame. Yeah, no flow, just 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 in emote. Yep. Yeah, straight emote. They stopped letting y'all wear white tees, or they stopped letting y'all wear 732 jeans. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna tell y'all something that was fire. The Jason hoodies that had like the like rhinestone chest on the hoodie, and then you can zip it all the way up, and it had a Jason mask on it. That was fire. Of course, I wouldn't wear it today because I also thought another one that was hard is I had a homeboy. He had a little bit more bread. His parents had a little bit more bread than my mama did, of course, but he had one. He had like it was a skull one, and it was one skull on one side, skull face on one side, and another skull face on the other side, and you could zip it all the way up, and it had 2 different skull faces. I thought that was so fire, bro. I also had the skeleton one as well. Okay, so let's read Marcus Brown's list. This is the continuation of Marcus Brown's wifey list. He has Lola Vice, Electra Lopez, Zelina Vega, Tatum Paxley, Jakara Jackson, Cora Jade, Roxanne Perez, Trish Stratus, Lita. I think that's over. That's a lot. Gigi Dolan, JC Jane, Samantha Irvin, Jack Perry's girl. I was about to say, you put Jack Perry on the list? Marcus Brown got him a little black book. Man, you know what's crazy? I found my little black book that I had from college. It's all the women in wrestling. He basically named every female in wrestling right now. Oh, I know you ain't that, but I seen Jack Perry pop up. I'm like, hey, yo, hold on. Hold on, MB. Wait a minute, brother. I get you got 15 hours of stamina, but not like that. Don't go out like that. But I seen it now. I read it correctly. You said Jack Perry's girlfriend. Uh-oh. Damn, it looked like Jada Parker actually really decked her. She throwing real punches. She throwing real punches. The short chick can chase you. Yeah. What is that, Thea Hale? Yeah. Yeah, 31, that's a lot, brother. I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. I ain't got time for 31. That's a lot. Yeah, one little yellow one is cool. I'm not liking WWE TV. The only thing I like from WWE TV Fleming is NXT. SmackDown straight. It's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. I can. Dang. That looked like a finishing move. That don't look like no. That was a finishing move right there. The only thing that's important on the main roster is the Bloodline storyline. Versus NXT, there's a lot of important things going on in NXT. A lot of storyline development and a lot of different things. You know what I think? I think this tag team that Jada Parker is a part of, I think this is a really good tag team. They're pretty decent guys, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. They got decent size, decent mic skills, pause. They have a lot. It's a pretty decent tag team. If you haven't liked the video, make sure you like the video for us today. I would surprise y'all didn't pick Tatted Up. I would have picked Tatted Up. That's the song I was going with because I was listening to Tatted Up. I think I got my first tattoo. Yeah, OTM is very solid. I think I had got my first tattoo when Tatted Up came out. No, NXT is not. No, it's not. NXT is not good. I mean, that's your personal opinion. If you feel that NXT is not good, that's fine. I don't personally feel the same way. I feel like NXT is the only thing that they have because even the Bloodline storyline right now, it ain't doing Deadly Squad either. For being honest with you, they're not really doing anything with the Bloodline either. They just have Sola Sokoa, Tamatanga, and Tongaloa, whatever his name is. And I mean, I really don't take Sola Sokoa wearing those gloves and that red T-shirt. Like if they're gonna have him have the assassin character, then they need to not have him just wear a T-shirt. So if that's the case, if you don't necessarily like NXT, at the quality level of the Bloodline storyline, nothing in WWE is really good then, because they're not really doing Deadly Squad with the Bloodline. Because Sola Sokola, he shouldn't even be a part of the Bloodline story anymore. Because he's never going to be able to become anything other than what he is currently because of that. Now, I'll take it because it is Bloodline. But in all honesty, he's really not doing anything with it. And it's early, though. We still have a lot, a lot will come out of that. But, yeah. Yeah, Retro, I don't know. I might go to Mania, too. I might go. You never know. Just depends. Who is the dude with the pink hair? Who is that dude? This was a solid match. I wasn't fully paying attention, but I could tell they were cooking. Yeah, they were doing pretty good. I paid attention to most of the match. It was a pretty decent match for a tag team. It's pretty decent. But you can't do it like me. P serious. I don't know about that. Bet you can't do it like me. I don't know. That's like saying Gucci Bandana was better than They Know by Shorty Low. And we know that's not true. Bet You Can't Do It Like Me was cool. But as far as like, I give you that. Bet You Can't Do It Like Me was cool. Laffy Taffy is a song that's going to last forever, I think. Girl, shake that Laffy Taffy. Shake that. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm so old, right? Back in the day, I had one of them Nextel phones where when you turn the volume up, you can hear your ringtone. So what we used to do is we used to just walk in the hall and turn the volume up. Yeah, they're pretty hilarious. We used to walk in the hall and turn the volume up and play like Laffy Taffy and Chris Brown Run It. I missed them Nextel phones. They were so fire, bro. Them Nextel phones was fire. No, I think that is considered a chirp, isn't it? A Nextel. The Nextel that is with the chirp. We go, where you at? K Breezy probably like, I don't even know what none of this stuff is. I had a Boost Mobile chirp for a little bit, and then I had the Jeff Gordon Nextel as well. I don't know where my mama got a Jeff Gordon phone from, but that was the thing back then. That and Halloween Air Force Ones and Scarface Air Force Ones, which those are my two favorite Air Force Ones out of the whole collection of Air Force Ones. But then there's also like a tan and teal pair of Air Force Ones that was pretty fire too. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me look up 2000 and I want to look something up real quick. That might not have been 03. That might have been 06. Yeah, they was 06s. Yeah, Air Force One has some fire Air Force Ones that came out at that time. It was the tweed Air Force Ones. They was so fire, bro. Tweed Air Force Ones was fire. And then I also like the Easter ones as well. Which the Easter Air Force Ones from 06 is selling for about $460 right now. That's not bad. I might have to look into that. Okay, let me stop talking about Air Force Ones. Because then I'll end up buying some. Jamie Hayter, Gula, Riho, Jazz. Jazz is crazy. Not with that bald head. I can't rock with that, brother. Taya Valkyrie, straight. Ava Rain. Beth Phoenix, yeah. D4L did have beef with them franchise boys. That's very true. Because of the whole snap and pop thing, I believe. A sidekick was fire too. I had a sidekick. The chirp, and I had the Jeff Gordon phone as well too. Yeah, that was a crazy commercial, LTK. I ain't gonna lie to you. Sidekick was so fire. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out who said that. Wait. Marcus Brown, you tweaking. Marcus Brown says, I'm still adding wives. My goal is to have 365 women in wrestling, one for each day of the year. A brother gonna have to be in the lab to get a horsepower pill. That's crazy. Bump to 365 wives. He talking about taking a horsepower pill. Horsepower pill is wild. Could you imagine the stamina you have off of a horsepower pill? Shout out to Retro Neon for the $5 Oh my god! Shout out to Retro Neon for the $5 donation to the channel. I do appreciate that, brother. Shouts out to you. Shouts out to Retro Neon. Retro Neon says, I need Breezy and Mass to come with me to Mania. We'll conquer these women out there. Listen, I don't know if you've been to Las Vegas, brother. There's some Latinas in Las Vegas that's in Las Vegas that you might need that horsepower pill. You mess with them, brother. Thank you for the donation to the channel. I appreciate it, brother. $37 wires is crazy. I'm thinking about going for sure. Who is this? I think this would be a good tag team to face Bianca and Jade. Not beat them, but face them. Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson. That Lash Legend versus Jade Cargill gonna feed. It's gonna feed. It's gonna feed. It's gonna feed, brother. Lash Legend versus Jade Cargill gonna feed. I mean, good lord. If Wade Sama's still in here, you need to go look up Lash Legend because Lash Legend is his type all day, every day. Hey, listen. Nothing Gerard 23 said his body would be dead and his heart will be still beating. He gonna still have a heart and he's still gonna be able to be, soldier's gonna keep standing up. You know what I'm saying? His soldier's gonna keep working and his heart gonna keep working, but that body is gone, brother. Ivy now. I don't know about that. I think LTK might have something to say about taking Ivy now. I think he like Ivy now. K Breezy. Listen. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. You ain't gotta go on the strip. You ain't gotta go to the casino. You ain't gotta go to nowhere fancy. Just go to the swap meet. You go to the swap meet. That's where all the grown boy. I seen a grown woman at the swap meet. She had on heels, a white 2-piece suit little thing with the what's the names out. Boy, I'm telling you, man. Not Marcus Brown comparing pulling girls to Randy Moss catching passes in the end zone. I'm sick. Retro Neon, yes, the swap meet, brother. Listen, y'all take my word for it. I'm not gonna cap to y'all. You go to Las Vegas, you want to meet something, you go to the swap meet. I promise you. Go to the swap meet. Go to the third row. Turn left. Go all the way down. It's gonna be a Crystal Girl shop, and they gonna all come there. I promise you. And yes, Lash Legend versus Cargill is going to be a cornbread fed match. Prison style is crazy, Retro. Yeah, what is prison style? Tell me. Okay, when I think of prison style, I think of how they say dudes be getting the peanut butter and the phone books. That's what I think prison style is. Tell me, Retro Neon, what is prison style? I'm curious to know. I'm not curious because I want to try it. Pause. No puffy. But I'm curious to know what is prison style. Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson need to join Cargill and Bianca as the Big Five. I think, honestly, what they need to do is they need to allow Naomi to do stuff with the Usos. Keep Jade and Bianca together. And Lash Legend and Jakara can be a good tag team that Jade and Bianca go against. Yeah, but we'll never see that because Camille decided to take the bag. She decided to take the bag. If anybody gonna pay you, Tony Khan gonna pay you. And I still ain't brought up the reason why I was irritated earlier today either. We'll get into it. Yeah, Naomi Hill would be fire. Nah, Ivy is on my list of women wrestlers. I actually like wrestling like Zoe and Shayna. But I'm yeah. I don't think that would be a good idea to hit Shayna Baszler ALTK. I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. You might come out that mug talking some flexing. Yeah, you might not want to hit LTK. Ain't gonna lie to you. You might not want to hit Zoe and Shayna Baszler, brother. I like how Lash Legend got that dub though. I hope his promo sounds good. I don't know what's going on with this thing. It was glitching out for a second. I would have snagged Lash Legend, but that's the homie Trick Williams girl. I don't mess with the homies girls. That's why I sub Liv, even though it hadn't hard with Mariah Mayer as a wife. Nobody needs to join the OG bloodline while Nia joins the team solo. Yeah, I can see that. Meaning her eyes rolling back to the back of her head while roughing the SHIT out of her and taking it. That's crazy. That's what prison style is to you? Retro Neon. That's what you... Prison style is crazy. Lash Legend does the punt kick like Jade is clean too. Yeah, it's clean. Dante Geron 23 said Zoe and Shayna gonna give it to him. They're gonna hit him plastic style. Y'all know what plastic style is. That's why I told LTK he need to stay away from Shayna and Zoe because they gonna try to hit him plastic style. Yeah, Shayna gonna be like, okay, now it's my turn. Yeah. She gonna like pass the homie over here real quick. Let me get this plastic out. She gonna pull out that brat on you, boy. You gonna feel like you messing with the brat. I got a homie that she She be walking around saying she be hitting chicks plastic style. She gonna try to hit doggy ball Young Ma style. Like Young Ma. Yeah, like old girl from BMF. Her eyes will go white like Storm from X-Men. Yeah, Retro, I'm gonna have to agree with LTK on this one, brother. We have a very different idea of what prison is. It's very different. Prison style seems like something that's not fun. Because I don't think prison is fun. And I heard prison beds ain't even comfortable. So it's like, yeah, prison style. Prison style not fun. All right, we got an ad coming up, y'all. So stay with the stream, but also make sure y'all come back. Please come back. Please make sure y'all come back because we do have an ad coming up, y'all. I just want to let y'all know. Yeah, prison ain't fun, Retro Neon. It ain't fun, brother. Prison ain't fun. That's why I'm confused why you say you're going to hit somebody prison style. Matter of fact, Retro, I got to be honest with you, bro. Prison style is crazy, brother. That is wild. Like, imagine meeting a girl on Tinder or meeting a girl on, like, some type of social media source. And she like, what you gonna do to me? What you gonna do to me? What you gonna do to me, Retro Neon? And he gonna say to her, I'm gonna hit you prison style. Tell some, I'm gonna hit a prison style. That's crazy, Retro. I tell you who eyes were rolling the back of their head like they possessed. Give me Tody, Nikita, Mandy, and Gigi Dolan. Yeah, but Marcus, you gotta be you gotta be careful, man, because you can't be taking all the pills and lasting 15 hours. You need to sleep and eat and drink water. Hey, yo, that's a crazy. Listen, Retro, I'll get to that in a sec. I already told you I will put a bag over it. So, Marcus, I can't read that one. That's a little too wild, brother. That's a little too wild. It's a little too wild. Right. Right. Prison style makes me feel like you're going to be sitting next to R. Kelly singing about cookies. Yo, what is this stream right now, brother? What are we doing right now? What are we doing right now? Listen. Retro Neon says, Trick got the Mandingo in her body and will have her body and soul shake. How do you know that? Okay, so Retro, this prison style stuff is not looking good, brother. Then, and then said, listen, listen. And then saying that Trick has a Mandingo. That's crazy. Without the pause. Trick has the Mandingo without the pause. It's crazy, Retro Neon. Dang, Metaphor just back to back. They got Jakar out again. That's crazy. you definitely need a no Duffy for that comment, bro. That's crazy. I know what at retro means. Tony Storm looks like she needs it, man. Juice Robinson ain't doing his job. Tony Storm is thick, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, LTK Retro tripping, bro. I could only imagine what's going on over at his spaces right now. On his spaces, he probably going crazy. I can only imagine what they talking about over there. The ancestors are tapping in for the homie. That's crazy. Hey man, I don't know how you know this information, Retro Neon. I'm not necessarily curious to know how you know, but I don't know how you know this information. Clap them timeless cheeks. Yep. Man, I would wrestle Jakara Jackson for a few hours. She might beat you down, brother. That's a tall girl. She used to hoop. She get in the paint, brother. You gonna need that horsepower pill. I know what you can take. Marcus Brown, you could take some pink horsepower, that stuff that Cameron sell. You take some pink horsepower, bro. What they say in House Party? Cot Diesel. And Tony Love females too. That's a double reward for me because I can imagine what her and Nikita Lyons would do in my motel and hotel. Just imagine the beauty. Listen, I have to give you some praise, brother, because he says I would be the one tapping her out. I have to give you some I have to give you some praise because for you to think that you can handle Tony Storm and Nikita Lyons at the same time, Godspeed, brother. Godspeed. Godspeed. Yeah, Marcus Brown. He wild. Where did Retro Neon go is what I want to know. Talking about tapping in with the ancestors. LTK, I also did message you back too, brother. Sorry about that. Madden did some foo stuff today, bro. Everybody got their packs for golden tickets on Madden today. These fools didn't even get the right cars out. And then now if you didn't get a previous golden ticket, you ain't even get a make right. Like that's lame, bro. That's lame, bro. Madden is trash, bro. Madden is trash, bro. Hold on, let me check something real quick, y'all. Give me a sec. I'll get to the comments in a sec. I'll get back to the comments in a sec. I gotta check something real quick. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna get back to the comment section in a second, y'all. Hold on, I'm just looking at something. All right, let's check the comments. Hell yeah, I know you can. I know you can. They wouldn't last with this hammer. Did he tag? Did he tag Dante Jerome 23? Speaking in his native language with the light magic. Just to let y'all know, Retro Neon does have African American in him, so he can't say things like that. Just so y'all know. Tony and Nikita wouldn't handle it. They would be in a wheelchair. Don't hype them up so much. I don't know if it's shrooms or what it is. He talking about speaking the native language, hitting people prison style. Yeah, retro might have got some of that Hennessy, man. He might have got into the Master Marks Hennessy, dog. He might have got into some of that AEW hen dog. He done got into the AEW hen dog, y'all. Oh yeah, of course, Marcus Brown. You know I ain't got no issue. But I am gonna hype them up because those are two very luscious, as we'll say, women. And luscious women, they don't have no remorse for you. They will send you up top. They will send you up to the skies above. You think you doing some work, and Nikita start Nikitaing, and then Tony Storm starts storming. They gonna send you up top to go see Viscera, my brother. They gonna send you up to the heavens above, brother. They gonna send you up top. You gonna be up there chilling out with. You're gonna be up there chilling with Mercedes Santos, my brother. And a tub full of syrup. And we get the option to have us. Hey, listen. That's crazy. That's crazy. A tub full of syrup. Syrup match. Yeah. I think the end game of this is Trick and Lash they're gonna be on air. So my idea in my head is that Trick and Lash will be the ones that we pay attention to, like Montez and Bianca, if they last through NXT in relationship. I think Trick and Lash are gonna last. I'm all for the love. Yeah, that boy do be flying though, dog. When he cut his promo before the match, did it sound good? Hold on. Yeah. That's going to be perfect for the CW demographic. Of course, yeah. One thing I'm going to tell y'all, though, is Yeah, it's chocolate love, brother. We talked about this last night. So we made a statement in a comment, or I made a statement in a comment that said, if we have the donations of the chat equal the value of the likes of the chat, tomorrow I will watch AEW Dynamite. That was the plan. The plan was, if we had whatever the equal value of likes in the chat to donations, and this doesn't count Retro Neon, is what I'll say, that I will watch AEW Dynamite tomorrow. So if that happens, Godspeed to me. For sure. My stream stopped working. Yeah, 10 likes and so far a $5 donation. I mean, you know what? I'll put Metro Neons in there. That's fine. Yep. So far we got 10 likes and one $5 donation. So Trick and Lash versus Montez and Bianca for both WWE and WWE Women's and Men's Championships. Appreciate it, Retro. Yeah, 2019. Yeah, that'll be straight. Oh, you're gonna watch that dog Dookie Water? AEW is the worst company in history. Yes, but I'm only watching AEW if the chat revenue is equal to the likes at the end of this video. That's the only way I'm watching. Because if I'm gonna watch AEW after working an 8-hour day of work, it's got to be something in it, bro. Like I just can't do it for 50 cents from YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like AEW already made me mad. And speaking of making me mad, let's talk. I'm gonna turn the music off and we're gonna talk. Matter of fact, actually, hold on. I'm gonna step away for a second, handle something real quick, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna discuss something that's going down on Twitter, because we need to talk about these IWC platform people and how some of them work, because I'm a little confused. So I'm gonna turn the music up for just a little bit, just a sec, step away, and when I get back, hopefully Retro Neon will still be here with us. Just joking, Retro. And then we'll talk about it. Yeah, make sure you get your AEW Hennessy in the chat. Get the AEW Hen Dog and get your AEW pack, because we're going to talk. Because I really want to discuss something. So I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Shout out to the AEW Pack Smokers and Master Marks Militia and Day One Doggy Mouse. So listen, y'all. Listen. The IWC, right, is so toxic, especially IWC Twitter. You got a person on here who posted something today. Now, mind you, this person, I'm not gonna mention their name. I'm not gonna say who they are. Y'all probably figure out who it is as time goes by. This person has takes. 1 minute they feel this way, 1 minute they feel that way. At the end of the day, when it comes to me, I always look at the business aspect of it. I don't think of it from a personal perspective when I think about wrestling. If AEW was thriving as a business, had a thriving TV show, I wouldn't talk about them at the level that I talk about them. But you got a guy on here on Twitter who's just basically talking to talk. Not talking because he has this extensive knowledge of what wrestling is and how wrestling should be done. He's just talking to talk. Today there's a video that I seen of someone saying something about Today I seen a video of somebody talking about AEW being on Tubi. Now, we all know who the first person in this platform was who was talking about AEW being on Tubi. That was the best option for him. Made a whole entire video about AEW going to Tubi. So it always confuses me when these guys who sit there and they act like they're not AEW pack smokers or they're not fans of Masked Up Marks or fans of the Masked Up Marks Militia, or you try to show them some love and they kind of wave you off a little bit. It's kind of funny to me how they talk about things that Masked Up Marks talks about, but they don't rock with us. It's crazy. And trust me, listen, I want y'all to understand this. This platform, this channel, the Twitter, the social media, it is not for popularity, because I was in high school before and I was popular in high school. Be honest with you. Didn't like it. Wasn't a fan of it, but it was. So on Twitter, I don't care about being I don't care about being popular. The only plus of being successful with YouTube is being able to bring y'all more content and being able to not have to clock into a job every day. And I'm skipping the ad because I'm talking right now. Those are the only two things that are important when it comes to being popular or having a poppin' or a cloutful YouTube channel. It's the the AEW pack smokers and the people that watch the channel being able to have more content, more quality, getting to experience different things that they haven't got to experience on this channel. And then, of course, the content creator getting the revenue for what they're good at. But this whole thing where people sit on social media and they want to talk like they know what they're talking about and they want to tweet at wrestlers, you don't look no better than the average nerd fan who sits on the internet and tweets people expecting them to tweet you back. Listen, I put links in the AEW bio, or not bio, the AEW comment section, because I want their fans to see what I see, what we see, right? Not for a troll. I don't care about trolling. I can troll, but I ain't got time to troll. When I speak about stuff, I speak with honesty. I don't speak from no weirdo aspect of things. But I see people who be tweeting wrestlers and wanting attention and begging and begging. I wouldn't mind if R-Truth follow me, but I'm not going to sit here and have this whole thread of arguing with R-Truth about why he don't follow me. This person I'm speaking on, I don't know what the deal is with this person, but when you start talking about stuff that we already been talking about, stay in your lane and stay in your own swag. If you don't come over to YouTube and do what we doing, don't speak on stuff that go on YouTube. Don't try to go get your material from us over here and then go on to Twitter because people pander and they kiss your butt on Twitter. You think that is cool. Like, we don't work like that. There's a video. There's a video dedicated to those IWC people on Patreon. If you are not a member to the Patreon, please go check it out. If you want to become a member, you should become a member because that is where the content that doesn't consist of bleep, 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 and you can't say this, buddy, and you can't say that, buddy. If you want to see that, then go over to Patreon. That is in the chat, the Patreon, and it is also in the description of this video. It's $5 a month. You get a bunch of stuff with it. But there is a video over there of me talking about it in a different way than what I can talk about it as on YouTube. But yeah, I hope they know that I see them. I see what they do. Just like the whole Blackpool catering club, there's allegedly a Blackpool carpet cleaning club. Let's keep it real, man. Let's keep it real. Now let me get to the comment section. IWC geeks are complaining about LA Knight not being on TV and Jey Uso match. The man not winning the tournament, he only won last night because Solo is going to eventually attack soon. You know, I didn't think about that, Marcus Brown, but that is possibly going to happen. Marcus Brown also says I smoked a AEW Kush pack in the size of Shaq head. That's a lot, brother. An AEW Kush pack the size of Shaquille O'Neal's head. You better off taking a horsepower pill, brother. P Serious says D Bry was right. Wrestling fans are fickle. Humans in general are fickle. Yeah, those people who have been watching wrestling since wrestling was popular to watch, when they used to do 9.6 ratings or 7.8 ratings, those people have a concept and an understanding of wrestling. These other people who start to kiss the booty cheeks of Japanese wrestling and indie wrestling, because there are some 90s wrestling fans who do that, but those guys are the main ones. Retro Neon says, not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of G stuff on my TV. Yeah, I mean, it's not the L channel or whatever it's called. Yeah, K Breezy, I know you know who I'm talking about. We talked about it earlier. I know who you're talking about. It's more than likely JD from New York or Solo Monster. No, I'm not talking about neither one of those. I'm sure that could be quite a different content creator this could pertain to. Oh yeah, it's dedicated to somebody different. It's dedicated to somebody that talks not from the standpoint of wanting wrestling to be better, but they're talking from the standpoint to hear themselves talk and for people to give them attention. If I'm being honest with you. They lurk in the shadows. Of course they do. Of course they do. Marcus Brown says AEW ain't even good to be on Tubi. That app has classic hood movies. Like what? Baby Boy? LTK's favorite movie? Well, listen, we brought up yesterday, but Bump talking about that dude, right? We brought up yesterday the fact that Jody allowed another grown man to slap him upside the head, choke him, and lick his head and call him a scared little chocolate bunny. That's crazy. That's crazy. Couldn't be me, brother. Um, and they are the same ones who threaten wrestlers who does a job and don't go. get the result that for it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, at the end of the day, you can't blame a wrestler for them not being booked how you want them to be booked. It's not their fault. That's not their fault. A wrestler not getting booked how you want them to be booked is it's not the wrestler's fault. It's the booker's fault. Blame the booker. But you don't have to threaten anybody or say that you're going to bring harm to anybody, because I don't care if it's the internet or if it's in real life. If you threaten and say you're going to bring harm to me, I got a VPN, brother. I'm tapped in. So it is what it is what I'll say. What I'll say is just think of a person who spent way more time and got too invested into a conversation about certain people feeling uncomfortable with certain comments that a person made, and they got too invested into it. Now, mind you, I rocked with the dude. I thought the content was decent, but then I start paying attention and I noticed that it's very flip floppy. Guess what? I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a place in women's wrestling for women to do whatever they do in the ring, and there's a place in women's wrestling for women to be attractive, sexy, and cute, and still have talent to be a wrestler. Comments like, I've seen a comment come up that Liv Morgan ain't really nothing. She just is a cute girl. If that's the case, then you can say that about 85% of the women's wrestling division, because they're not out here putting out matches like Austin versus Rock. If we're being honest, they're supposed to be cute, because that means more people are going to be attracted to them. But I did see yesterday there was also a comment about how Lyra and something, that match was straight, but it wasn't like, she's a rook. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's a rookie. Kadarius Williams says, what makes people pop is guys and gals that look like stars and can draw an audience. But these smarks don't understand that at all. No, they don't get that. They don't get that. They don't understand that it isn't just about what you do in the ring, it's what you do before you get in the ring, how you walk out to the ring, how you're presented. Sometimes your theme music, sometimes the facial expressions you make. You can't, if that's the case, then every wrestler would pride themselves off of being just like Kairi Sane and Io Sky, who are famously known for just doing Japanese ghost hand movements because they haven't gotten to their full bag like Asuka has. They don't understand the concept of American wrestling just yet, just like Asuka has. If that's the case, there's a lot that comes into play when we talk about pro wrestling. Pro wrestling takes a lot. You have to be able to cut a promo, because if you can't talk, nobody wants to see you or hear you. You have to look presentable, because if you don't look presentable, no one wants to see you or hear you. You have to have facial expressions and some type of charisma and some type of character and some type of mic skills and something that you bring to the table that makes you different than the next person. Because if that's the case, if you don't have those things and you're just some Joe Smo that just came off of the couch, you have guys like the guy who was wrestling on AEW Rampage last weekend, the 500-pound guys wrestling in the ring. Two most out of shape wrestlers you ever seen in your life. And we're not talking about Kevin Owens. These people make Kevin Owens look like he's some kind of physical trainer, like a personal trainer. If that was the case, then you just have the Brooklyn Brawler in the ring every single match, if it is not about the presentation or the attraction or the charisma or the mic skills. It takes a lot to be able to be in this type of business. And you don't just get a freebie because some fat slob on the internet with no beard or a struggle beard, and sometimes people struggle with beards. So no offense to dudes who struggle with beards. It's okay. You'll grow one sooner or later. It's all right. Take you some ashwagandha, take you some fish oil, drink your drink your cucumber water with lemon in it. You'll be good. Yeah, they're the ones who put the opinion of you don't necessarily have to have the full talent to be a successful talent. Unlike most people in this business, right? NXT sees, okay, we want to go get athletes. So we're going to get an athlete and we're going to teach them how to talk on the mic. Because why is it important to talk on the mic? How are you going to be able to tell a story if you can't even tell the story out of your mouth? Because before you even get to the ring presence and the in-ring storytelling, you have to be able to tell the story out of your mouth. Unless you have, oh my God, good Lord. Who is this in this brown dress? Y'all tell me in the chat. Unless you have a talent like Rey Mysterio, where you have a Mystique or a guy with a mask or a lucha character or something that has been around for a long time, you need charisma and mic skills to be something. Because let's just be honest, Rey Mysterio has an ability and a skill that nobody else has, because you see a lot of lucha guys come in there. They had a whole lucha house party. Will the lucha house party be as successful as Rey Mysterio? I think not. And Rey Mysterio can barely even talk on the mic, but he has a presence, a mystique, an aura about him that has made him get to the point. And guess what? I'm going to be honest with y'all. WWE watered down Rey Mysterio, because when he was screaming hootie hoo and wearing FUBU and wearing No Limit Records jerseys and stuff like that in the 90s, Rey Mysterio showed his charisma without a mask. So he can show his charisma without a mask, and he can show his charisma with a mask. WWE kind of watered down Rey Mysterio just to be that lucha libre guy, if we're being honest. But yeah, I'm gonna get to the comment section. Sorry, y'all. That's me crashing out without fully crashing out. But I did crash out on that video if you're a member to the Patreon. LTK is the NA champion division is more stacked. Hold on, I gotta go up a little bit. The Blackpool Fat Cheesesteak Club, yep. I don't see Monday Night Raw good. Yeah, it's not. The North American title division quietly being fired as F. Yeah. The only wrestling fans who are fickle only been watching since 2008 or like 2011. Literally after the Punk Pipe Bomb promo or failure of the Indie Darlings. And you know what? And I'm not taking a shot at anybody has been in the comment section. Shout out to my dog, Micah. Micah does it. But I was trying to explain to Micah yesterday when he was asking me about did I like Kofi Mania and things like that. Listen, the 5 matches that I named matches like Undertaker versus I think Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels, Undertaker versus Randy Orton, Mick Foley versus Edge, Austin versus The Rock. I think somebody in the comment section. Those are the matches that people care about. These new Manias and these Daniel Bryans and these fan assisted storylines. Fan assisted storyline is not it, because that's the reason why they are a fan. You as the fan sit there and watch wrestling. You let the machine or the product of AEW inject into your system. And then that's where you grow a liking to certain characters and certain storylines. WWE has made the mistake of booking based off of what someone is telling them on Twitter. These people that are on Twitter, these people don't work for WWE or TKO or UFC or any of these things. These are the same people that complain about the silliest stuff on Twitter all day. Right? So that is where it has gotten to the point where wrestling is starting to get a little tricky, because now these bookers, they don't have to even do anything other than what they've been doing, because now they just sit there and listen to what the fans say. Oh, we hear you. We hear what you want. Yeah, she got that baby boy dress on, LTK. Hey, there go that girl with that baby boy dress on. We hear you, fans. We're going to give you what you want. But see, the problem with that is you don't necessarily have to give them what they want if you build them to see, or if you give them an opportunity to see something that's quality, presentable, and that they'll be attracted to. LA Knight has naturally gained a fan base that's very high. I see some fans complain about it, but not a lot. They complain about silly stuff like rookies beating people that's been on the roster for 12 plus years, 13 plus years, 20 plus years. Like, come on now. What are we doing? Let's keep going. I literally, after the punk pipe bomb or the failure, Andy Donis, yeah. Now I'm curious who this is. Yeah, shout out to the girls who like to wear the baby boy dresses. Um Becky Lynch throws such a lame punch. Yeah, that punch was terrible. Man, a toddler can throw a better punch than Becky Lynch threw. LTK is the NA champion division. Thea Hale would be folded like a folding chair. Folded like a folding chair. It's crazy. Um, Name names. I mean, I made it pretty clear because I don't have to name drop people, because I don't base my channel off of talking about what somebody else is doing. I'm just speaking on the situation that I see. It's a Twitter person, a Twitter creator that had a situation that was going back and forth with someone like Chelsea Green. That's when. Do y'all get it now? Do y'all know who it is now? Going back and forth with these female wrestlers. First of all, I'm not arguing with no female about no wrestling. That's crazy. I'm not arguing with a female, period. You male, female, y'all got two different opinions, two different genetics, two different chemistries. Y'all gonna have different opinions regardless. For being honest. King Mike posted a picture of 2015 Becky. Becky, I remember she used to be thicker than a triple stuffed cheesecake. Yeah, triple stuffed cheesecake. I can only imagine what that looked like. Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't know if Kari is trying to do what Oscar did. Japanese chicks, especially the ones who look like I don't want for Resident Evil. Lucy Liu. Being grown as hell with a bare face is madness. Some people can't grow it, man. Some people can't grow it. I wanted to make a chick about a joke about this chick that I know that deal with this dude I know, but I just can't make the joke. So maybe one day we'll talk about it, but I can't talk about it on the platform because, yeah, it's a little. Raw hit a 1.59. Of course it did. It's garbage. 1.59 is terrible. Raw was getting 3 million views with The Rock and Roman. Yeah, it's absolutely terrible. That's because they don't have a concrete star on Raw right now. The AEW jobbers make Hornswoggle into looking like a prime 2006 Undertaker. Hornswoggle has more charisma and is better wrestling than 99.99% of the wrestlers there. Yeah. One thing that I hate that people do on Twitter is spam wrestlers with one day trying to get insert name to follow me. Yeah. Like I'll tell the wrestler to follow me, but I'm not gonna like beg you. Christopher Lloyd, what's going on, bro? Yeah, Liv is up to something. Yeah, triple stuffed cheesecake sounds fire. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Listen, Marcus Brown, wherever you live at, if you got triple stuffed cheesecake in your town, hit me up on social, brother. Hit me up on social because I'm trying to see what that triple stuffed cheesecake hitting like. Have you ever noticed that Becky Lynch never jumps off the ropes? She just drops herself on her opponent. It's a shocker. Do you think Chelsea Green and Britt Baker look like Lena the Plug twin? I can imagine them doing things in a video. I'm waiting on Nikita Lyons video. Drool, drool, laughing, drool, drool. Uh, I don't think Chelsea Green and Lena the Plug, or excuse me, I don't think Chelsea Green and Britt Baker, whatever, um, join activities like Lena the Plug because Lena the Plug is dating a dude that is okay with somebody else digging out his wife. I'm sorry, you want to dig my wife out, you can just have her. You can have her at this point. I don't want nobody else's like okay, so for me, right? I don't want nobody else's wife. I'm cool. Like we can look at her, we can talk about her, but I'm not gonna actually try to get into some physical whatever with somebody's wife. And then as a man that, would be married, I'm not gonna sit there and let a man just be like, oh yeah, man, you wanna put it in my wife? Go ahead, buddy. Put it in her deep. Get deep in my wife, brother. I'm not cool with that personally. I don't even look at that as a man being a special type of man or a strong man or a very confident man to he's very liberating to let someone stick a digging stick inside of his wife. No, you're a clown. You never hear Master Mike tell someone, put it in my wife, buddy. You want to have a night with my wife? She looks good, doesn't she? Why don't you trade me your wife? That's goofy. I ain't doing that. I'm cool. K Breezy says Nikita and Archu follow me. I didn't beg them. They just saw me showing support. Right. Natural. I heard triple stuffed cheesecake actually exists. Strawberry cheesecake is fire. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like strawberry cheesecake. Man, for my birthday, I had like a different type of cheesecake. I had a caramel cheesecake, blueberry cheesecake, strawberry cheesecake, and a raspberry cheesecake. It was all different assortments of cheesecake. It was crazy, man. It was crazy. I wasn't supposed to be eating all the cheesecake, but I did. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I do want to let y'all know we do got an ad coming up in about 46 seconds. So yeah, I heard about it. Yeah, I heard that she let the dude Jason finish in the scene, which is crazy. How can any man's and then he told me some oh it's going back to the tightness that it used to have. Are you crazy? You let another man finish in your wife and then you think that you're a cool guy for doing it? That's crazy. Cheesecake, yeah, for sure. Cheesecake's fire. We got that ad coming up right now. Come on back. Got the ad coming up. Dang, Retro, that's crazy. Hey, listen, the ad still played, brother. The ad still played, player. Thomas, I'm skipping it. Kadarius says, I always think Adam 22 is a weirdo, dude. Guess I wasn't wrong. Well, I mean, I can double down on the weirdo thing because, oh, oh my God, look at Lola Vice, boy. Good Lord. I can double down on the weirdo thing because this the same man that was hanging out with Lil Pump on tour and trying to hit the same girls that was the same age as Lil Pump, and he was 16. What Kendrick say? Hey, 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 run for your line. Hey, 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 run for your line. He was hanging out with girls that was the same age as Lil Pump. They was 16. But ain't nobody do nothing to him about it. But I also heard that he got some plugs into some political stuff, so that's why he's still around. LTK says, I can eat cheesecake all the time. I'm addicted to. Hey, yo, what? You said pause. I give you that triple pause. Yeah, certified little girl lover is facts. That's definitely what Adam 22 is. I ain't gonna cap to you. Allegedly. We'll say that. Allegedly. Um, I'm addicted to all the creamy stuff. Huge pause. Pudding, custard, eggnog, cheesecake, ice creams, Lola Vice, all that. All the custards and creams is crazy. LTK, that's wild. Yeah, it's a triple. Yeah, cheesecake not for everybody, K Breezy. I think it's just something you gotta like. And then not everybody can make a good cheesecake. Some people think cheesecake is just putting cream cheese and whipped cream and pie crust. And I'm like, that ain't no daggone cheesecake. What is this? You gotta mix it, stir it, whip it. Can you imagine Lola and Mandy in a strawberry sauce match with Tony as the strawberry sauce champion? That's correct. That's a new one. That's what they're gonna get when they go to Tubi. They're gonna have the strawberry sauce champion. I don't see the hype with cheesecake. I'm sorry, but it's all good. Hey man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. If somebody asks me what I want, I'm gonna prefer the cheesecake over the pie. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like how Lola Vice still has like she has ring awareness and decent minimum in ring action, but she's also got the charisma and the sex appeal of a WWE diva, which to some people they don't think that being a diva is good. But I'll be honest with you, it wasn't the problem of being a diva that women felt back in the day. It was the problem that they didn't have a lot of TV time. So their characters really didn't matter because they were never on TV. That's just the truth about that. Cheesecake and banana pudding. Banana pudding is crazy, man. I'm telling you, bro. Listen, I got one that's better than banana pudding. Peach cobbler. Peach cobbler. That's a little family spot that one of my homeboys, family members own. Man, they'll give you some turkey tips, barbecue sauce, two sides. So I usually get green beans and potato salad. Hey yo, what the hell? What the hell are you retro Neo? What the hell? You wildin'. Anyways, you wildin', brother. I usually get turkey tips, green beans, potato salad. Cause I don't really like their mac and cheese like that. It ain't great. I make better mac and cheese than them if I'm being honest with you. Um, and then I get a free peach cobbler just because I bought it. Well, you know you can get something like that from turkey tips, because I don't eat pork. I don't eat pork. Um, Retro Neon says CUM. He's a wild man, bro. I'm telling you, he's wild. And this is only the beginning. Wait till he starts talking about the E pill. He ain't brought up the E pill in quite some time. Retro knows what I'm talking about. Marcus Brown says Lola be twerking when she wins all her matches. HBK knows what entertains us as true fans. He knows the black culture more than Triple H don't like black people. Just playing. He probably do. I don't know, but he don't know what to do with black folk. Oh God. Don't even ask him, Marcus Brown. Get Lola A pregnant and leave her on red. Yeah, she would be on red before she was pregnant, brother. Be honest with you. Retro, what's that dude? Retro, that's what that dude did to Lena. Scammed in her. I can't say things like that on YouTube, brother. Man, he wildin', Kadarius. He been wildin', man. Dr. Jerome said, I hate cobbler. My grandma used to make it all the time when we would come to North Carolina when I was a kid. Man, peach cobbler be hitting, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm gonna take the cobbler over a lot of things, anything, especially somebody that know how to make peach cobbler, because not everybody can make it. Just like not everybody can make macaroni and cheese, bro. This has also, and I know I ain't said really too much about NXT, but NXT has been a really decent show. Good pace. That was a good match between Lola Vice and whomever that girl was with that light pink on. I'm pretty sure it was pink though. God. Retro, you can't say that in the chat. Take that comment back. That word you can't, just bleep it out because they'll try to flag me for that. Change that, Retro, please. You can't say that word. I know that's bad and I know it's terrible. Please, you can't say that word on YouTube, brother. Just dude, it's crazy, man. I'm telling you, man. Triple H isn't KKK type racist. He's just the type of racist to think R-Truth isn't acting because he assumes we lack intellect. I agree with that one. And I tucked him up and SHIT'd on his nose. Uh-oh. Listen, Retro Neon got the plug, man. You know, he got them 400 balls for you, man. It's in the Discord. If you join the Discord, you'll see it in the Discord. If you join the Discord, you'll definitely see it in the Discord. AI Pill is coming. If he gets Keith Lee, Hunter will try to build him up. Yeah, probably. Marcus Brown says, I need a E-pill for the battle of cakes I will be getting with Mandy, Tony, Nikita, and Lola. You better do what I told my homeboy to do. I told my homeboy, I said, listen, he a little bit, he like a few years younger than me. I'm like, if you ain't never had a chick yet, you know, you still ain't got your first experience with a chick. At this point, to prepare you for this is not something I did because I was starting around as a teenager, but I told him, I said, listen, to prepare you for the girl that you're gonna have in your future, go ahead, go get you a car wash, go pay $200, go get you one of them e-pills, so you at least prepared for the time of when you actually get a chick around you. What's going on with the viewers? Why the viewers go down? We got one person watching? What's going on? What's the deal? I don't. What's going on with the viewership? We're gonna wait till the viewership go back up. What's going on? We just had 11 in and we just spiked down to 3. What's the deal? Where y'all go? Where the viewership go? I'm confused. We're gonna wait for everybody to come back. Okay, yeah. Hold on, I can actually see if it's glitching now. Hold on. Yeah, something going on my side. Yeah, I don't know. It just said that like all the viewers had dropped off. I'm like, what is going on? Anyways, because I can see the concurrent viewers, but my concurrent viewers sometimes it gives me 2 different concurrent viewer lists, which is kind of weird. I don't understand why it does that, but yeah. Anywho, but yeah, I was telling my homeboy, man, since you ain't had you one, go ahead and go pay for you one. That way you at least ready for the experience when the time happens. Go pay for you one. Appreciate y'all checking in with me and let me know y'all still here. All right, so we're gonna end that poll. We're gonna start a new. Hold on, we're gonna start a new poll in the chat. Would hold on, this gonna be a wild one. Would you Retro Nia, I know his answer to this. Oh my god, what is going on for the right one? Wait. A two All right, I'm about to start a new poll with y'all. You ready? All right, so the new poll says, would you rather pay to play or wait for the right one? Answer one is wait. Answer two is pay to play, aka Retro Neon E Pill. Let me know in the chat what y'all rather do. How you gonna pick both? I'm confused. I'm confused. Yeah, Marcus Brown, I know you're like still here. I see it. What if I take the E pill at horsepower? Would it kill the female boxer spine? No, it might kill you and your mind, brother. It's gonna take you out of there. I just don't understand retro. How are you gonna do both? We're kind of neck and neck right now in the chat. Pay to play is kind of. Sometimes I think retro just be playing, man. Talking about both. I wish it was the same for anime and Marvel. The one is highly overrated and the other one sucks so bad. I think it would be too late before they even take it. Think about going R-rated. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. I would wait, but with the chick I gave her, I would choose option two. Chicks I gave. So we got Marcus Brown willing to pay Nikita Lyons to play. From the looks of it, not look like woman in the West. I can't believe a girl on TikTok said, "Man, it's jealous." Yeah, you know the one thing I want to say. Oh, there go William Regal, son. The one thing I want to say is not all chicks are bad or have bad intentions, but a lot of the chicks that you run into will be bad and have bad intentions. And some of them will, how can I say, be a certain type of girl for one man and then try to be a certain type of girl for a next man and have these expectations of that man that sometimes they don't deserve, if I'm being honest. I wish there was an option for all above. You might not have enough you might not have enough energy left there, Marcus Brown, to do all of the above. So at some point in time, you know, you're gonna run into a girl that's probably a good girl for you, but she got a lot of tricky past to her. And there's an expectation for you to kind of accept that, which I'm going to tell you straight up, don't accept it. You can forgive, you can forget, but also people make decisions because they want to make those decisions, not because they're forced to. Some do because they're forced to. No offense to those people. But in a general situation where things happen, people make that decision off of their own choice. They don't just do it because they don't have a choice. So at the end of the story, don't go in Walmart buying Walmart branded things for the price of a expensive branded thing. Don't spend all your money on something that's not worth your money. Don't lose yourself for something that's not even equal value to yourself. I'm being honest. Can I put another poll of who is the baddest chick? Jade, Bianca, Tony Storm. You missing somebody, brother. But I'll put a poll up for it. So we all good on this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this poll. All right, I'm gonna start a new poll, and it's gonna be, as they say at work, per Marcus Brown. Who, if I can spell right, who is the, oh my God, come on YouTube, the baddest chick in wrestling? I'm gonna have about 4 options. We're gonna go. Well, Mandy don't wrestle no more. She not included. So we're gonna go Nikita. I'm picking this time. Yeah. Hmm. Let's take this one out. Oh my God, come on, YouTube. All right, I'm about to start a new poll, folks. As you heard me type it out, this poll says, per Marcus Brown, who is the baddest chick in wrestling? Nikita, Jade, Bianca, or Tony Storm? Exactly, exactly. And you know what's crazy? A lot of those people, LTK, who are in that phase. Yeah, I know it's hard. I know. A lot of people that are in this phase or in that phase of their life or that moment of their life, what they do is they go out be 304. And then when they no longer want to be 304 anymore, they want to come to like a good man or a well raised man or a man that has a lot of like history to him or a lot of respect for himself. And then they want to break him down and build and put pieces of what they think will make him better, which is crazy. I was better before I met you, baby. And I'm going to be better when you're gone. Shout out to the AEW Packs workers of the Master Marks Militia. Man, I'm going to vote, man. Can I vote? Dang, I can't even vote on my own poll? I'm going to go Bianca. I like me some Bianca. I'd like Nikita. But I mean, imagine you come home to a sweet, innocent Bianca every day. With a little bit of attitude. Might cuss you out a little bit. But she kept herself real clean. Didn't put herself into anything that, you know, make her look like 304. I feel you, Marcus Brown. Got the woodies. I'm telling you. Just wait. Yeah, you definitely. That's why. Montez. I should have kept this list for the sisters. That's what I should have did. And then I had one for the bunnies. When we do a stream again, we're gonna do it for the sisters, and then we're gonna do it for the bunnies. But that's why Montez, he made sure he locked in with Bianca. He ain't missing out on that. You definitely put a ring on Bianca. In between Nikita or Bianca, Jay Curry just came in. I rock with that. And peep how she dresses. It's still sexy, but classy. She keeps it respectful for Montez. Right. Because that is a big thing, a part of marriage. Just because you are married to a man doesn't mean that you can still present yourself in the same way you did when you were a single woman. Because you're no longer on the market. So you still candy for me to look at. But you don't want to place yourself in a situation where you candy for everybody to look at. Unless you're single. If you're a single girl, you do what you want to do, I guess. It's 2024. Girls going to do what they want. Don't chase them. Replace them. And this is not on no RP, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest as a man and for men. And that's the same for the females in the chat. Don't chase after no man. Replace them. Go get you a new man. Pause. No puffy. And people. I have another poll. Who's the chick? Okay, we'll do a poll like that a little down the line, Marcus Brown. We're gonna let this poll finish out, and then we're gonna continue on with NXT. We got the Heritage Cup going on. We got Tony versus William Regal's son. And I do want to let y'all know, unfortunately, I'm sorry, there is an ad coming up. So I know Retro Neon gonna skip it. And Dante Jerron, he got premium. So of course I'll see those two continuously. Yeah, and Dante Jerron 23, I don't knock that pick either. Because that is a very hard poll. That's a very difficult poll to pick from, if we're being honest. It's a Marcus Brown. That's a picture of Jade in there. Just look it up on Google. I would put it on here, but you know what? If I put something up here other than something they agree with me putting up here, they'll copyright it or something. I don't know. You know how they be. YouTube. Can you imagine Jade at times? Yeah, NXT has been pretty good. Man, he on private iPhone Safari. We know for a fact that Marcus Brown is on private iPhone browser Safari. We know that. And as always, my cat decides to meow because he does this at the same time every single night. So please don't pay attention to that loud meowing. One second, y'all. Okay. Yeah, it definitely is a no simp zone. You ain't got to be on RP or nothing like that, but you also need to be very cautious of what you do with yourself and how you give out your time. Don't play yourself. Display yourself. If you put yourself out here to get played like an Xbox, you will get played like Call of Duty, brother. You will get played like Call of Duty, brother. Don't give in. And also, and this is for ladies and females too, or males and females too. The man that you were, or the woman that you were when you met the person you with, this is for good women, good men, whatever. That's the person they wanted. They don't need nobody different. You ain't got to change who you are just to appease somebody, because you didn't have to appease them at that level when you first got to them. Just be you. You can't in the community section because King Mike does it on his, but it can't be too. Man, I did that. I did that before, and they are. That's why, like, when you look at the thumbnail or the picture that shows in this video or the stream, I have it kind of closed off because certain portions of the body, if you put that in your YouTube thumbnail, they'll trip off of it. So, even though I've seen crazy YouTube thumbnails, so I don't understand it. Do you think HBK brings Sexy Red into work with Trick and Lash storyline? Yeah, down the line, I think that'll happen. Probably at their main event, she'll perform. At the next NXT main event, she'll probably perform. At the next main event for at the next YouTube, not YouTube, at the next event, she'll probably perform. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back with y'all. I gotta do something real quick. Hold on. EA on some tweaker stuff, bro. I'm telling you, EA is trash. I'm kind of getting to the point where I might not even support Madden 25 and NCAA 25. I might not play that junk, dog. I would only play it for content, man, honestly. No, if he brings in Sexy Red, it will make WWE way worse. I don't see it working well. I think he's gonna do it. Beyonce? If you're saying that he gonna bring in Beyonce, I don't know if he gonna do that. She might be too upper echelon for WWE in her booking. Not voting for Bianca Belair is crazy. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the poll, y'all. Looks like so per Marcus Brown, like I said, the baddest chick in wrestling has been determined to be Nikita Lyons, per the chat. But also Master Marks didn't get to vote. So I'm picking Bianca, just to let y'all know. I'm gonna end the poll now though. I do want to thank y'all for voting on the poll. Appreciate it. Yeah, it does. That's because NXT knows Shawn Michaels knows what he's doing. Oh, he won the Heritage Cup. That's cool. That's cool. Giving Tony something is cool. I think he'd be a decent North American champion. Yeah, I am surprised by that too. I'm surprised by that as well. Uh oh, who got attacked? Dang. All the competitors for the NXT North American Championship got attacked. But where's the champion? Who was that? Who the hell was that? Who was that? Yeah, I gotta put my vote in for Bianca. Bianca is top tier, dog. Gallus. Yeah, I don't know who that is, but I don't like that mustache look though. It's kind of funky. Yeah, NXT was good. It's always good. Regal was just in AEW. So online, when they say stuff like that, that just basically means that they don't know what they're talking about. That's why WWE don't need to listen to what they say online. They need to listen to what they say in the creative room. The stories that are being placed on the table, that the writers are putting on the table. Don't listen to what people say online. Because guess what? People became fans of wrestling without the internet. Most people that are close in age with me or younger, a little bit younger or older than me, wrestling became something that they got into not because of the internet telling them to get into it. They got into it because they enjoyed watching the TV shows, seeing the stories. So this whole phase where WWE feels like they need to go off of what people on the internet tell them, I'm not feeling it. Yeah. But you know what though, K Breezy, I'm gonna tell you something. You give it time in the real IWC, the IWA, which I consider my dogs in this the IWA, the King Mikes, the Abengors, the TW Booty Hunters, Jay Rance, um, the Hater. I consider that the IWA. I don't think I think Destructor retired from wrestling content as well. Shout out to Destructor though. You just watch though, as time goes by, the IWC kissing JD's booty cheeks and the big YouTubers, the Wrestle Talks, and all of these twerps that are on the internet, they're gonna come here and they're gonna get some AEW pack. They're gonna come get some AEW pack and come get some of this AEW hen dog, and we're gonna have a good old time, just like we do. They're gonna come answer polls. They're gonna hear me say a million times that we got ads coming up. They're gonna hear me say a million times to join the Patreon, become a member so you can see exclusive content. But they're gonna come here. Because sooner or later, people are gonna realize there's a difference between talking and keeping it real when you talk. And then also, like, I don't agree with what everybody say, but I do give you the freedom to say what you like to say without having to tear you down for what you say. I can agree to disagree with you. Because I'm not a person that's going to argue with you about your opinion. That's your opinion. It's inside of your brain, not mine. Yeah, because the marks think that AEW is the alternative to WWE. TNA has been surpassed them so long ago. I hear Dynamite hasn't been in the 1 millions in 84 weeks. It's kind of sad, isn't it? R.I.P. I mean, I gave them their funeral already. Oh yeah, I forgot about Wrestling Jesus too. Yeah. See, the thing about a lot of YouTubers that go away, they usually go away because they just move forward in life and they find better things to do. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm an AEW pack smoker for life. This wrestling is what we do. Yeah, AEW pack is great. You got Christopher Lloyd. You got to go get you some of that AEW hen dog too. Go get you some of the AEW Hennessy. And if you ain't got no AEW Hennessy, make sure you get some of that AEW E&J as well too. Now, make sure you drink some water after you drink the AEW E&J. Marcus Brown says, K Breezy, that's okay because Master Marks, King Mike, TW Booty Hunter, The Hater, J Rance, Evan Gore, and Casual Q. Oh yeah, I forgot about Casual Q. Shout out to Casual Q. My dog. I need to start shouting out Casual Q more. We'll be the new voices of wrestling. These guys are already catching up quickly. We are the voice of wrestling. Listen, I'm going to turn the music off. I'm going to tell you something straight up. Those people that Marcus Brown just mentioned in his comment, King Mike, TW Booty Hunter, The Hater, J Rance, Abin Gora, and Casual Q, we are the voice of wrestling. We the voice. Don't listen to no other source if it ain't come out of our mouth. Now, we might all have different opinions at times and not agree on the same thing at the same time. That's okay. But these other dudes who pander to these fans and they kiss booty cheeks and they lick and lap AEW and all that freaky deaky stuff, I'm here to tell you, I'm not Deshaun Watson. I don't roll that way. I'm not Freaky Watson. The people that I mentioned in these videos and I give shout outs to, those content creators that I give shout out to. Shout out to TW Booty Hunter. He just hit 1,000 subs. Right? Those people that I mentioned, content creators, those are the voices of YouTube. That's the people you need to look to when you want to talk about wrestling. Because those are the people that's going to keep it real with you, and some are going to disagree with you. And then you see, I didn't even mention my name because I ain't got to mention my name. You already know how I get down. Y'all know. And there's another person too that I hear of. What's that other guy's name? I'll give a shout out to them too. I think his name is Toxic Wrestling something. Hold on, let me see. Toxic Wrestling. Let me see something real quick. Let me check it out. I'm sub to the person. Hold on, y'all. Mookie, another one too. Mookie is goaded. And I don't mind Toxic Ring Scandal, aka KDH. I don't mind Toxic Ring Scandal either. They cool over there too. I would also put Toxic Ring Scandal in the mix. They're above me right now because I'm only at 1+, 1,000. Actually, congratulations to Toxic Ring Scandal because they just hit a 3,000 subs. Oh, so you are gonna do callings, you know, let them at least explain their piece. Yeah, I'm gonna start letting people call in. Once I figure out what I need to do to let people call in, we gonna get it popping. Just let me get a little bit more familiar with this OBS thing and these programs that I need to do for using that, and we will get that popping. Trust me. Um, I haven't been watching wrestling since the 80s and 90s, but I like to think that I have pretty decent knowledge of wrestling business. K Breezy is one of, listen, out of all the young dudes that I know, I'm not saying he's the only one, but out of a lot of the young dudes I know, K Breezy is one person that's very familiar with wrestling and has a good concept in his head of wrestling. He understands charisma, he understands character, and he understands mic skills. He sees what's a star and what's not a star. That's why usually when K Breezy, not even usually, when K Breezy says this person is a star to me, 10 times out of 10, they usually are a star. I didn't know Casual Q retired either. I didn't know that. Oh, he said he's going to be back soon. King Mike said, why do Cody Rhodes be trying to act like he's better than Roman Reigns? That is a question. Uh, Marcus Brown says we can't let AEW draws sniffers when the guys who suck the skin out of TK every week. The guy who doesn't criticize AEW but does it every week for WWE. Yeah, Cody be low key trying to be Roman by trying to hold two titles. The problem is he's not nowhere near the star as Roman. No, he's not. Kadarius says I wanted Batista to come back to WWE so bad, but he said he'd never wrestle again. Sadly. Yeah, Batista said, I got too much money to step in a wrestling ring. I got too much bag for that. Batista said, man. Shout out to Batista. And he getting old too, man. Batista is old, bro. He up there in age. Excuse me. Batista got to be about 56. Let me see. Dave Batista. I was 1 year behind. He's 55. So, yeah. The wrestling career of Dave Batista is gone. It will never happen again. Yeah, K Breezy do know his stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you, he do. Kadarius Batista versus Roman for the world for the title would have been fire. Not gonna lie. Why didn't we get Roman versus Lashley? Because they don't know what to do with Lashley. They just treat him like they're black prop champion that you can bring in when you need a black champion. That's why. Yeah, K Breezy do know his stuff, and he's very logical about it. Yeah, he doesn't do it off of bias. He just does it off of logic, as men should do. That's what we are here for. We're here to do things off of logic and not through emotion. Well, they need to put him back with MVP. They wasting his time. Bobby Lashley only got about 3 more years left. I said Nikita's a star, which she is. When she gets healthy, she's going to prove. Oh yeah, she will. I wish health for her. I said, ain't no way. But sure enough, he's old. Yeah, Batista's 55 years old, bro. He started in wrestling when he was, man, it had to be, Batista had to start when he was 29. Excuse me. Hold on. Excuse me. He started when he was like 29. I think 29 turning 30. Batista's up there in age. Yeah, Dave ain't coming back, man. Dave got his bag. He got his history. He got his legacy. He's not coming back. And as we get closer and closer to the end of the stream, I just want to let y'all know, because we didn't hit the chat revenue that equals the likes, I am not going to have to watch AEW tomorrow. So shout out to the AEW Pack Smokers for that. Even though the donations is cool or whatever, but yeah, kind of shot myself in the foot with that one. Bobby never got his rematch for the championship. If anyone deserves to finish the story, it's Lashley against Roman. Yeah, but you know what? They just don't have a clue what to do with Bobby. That's why I be saying bring Powerhouse Hobbs to WWE, but then again, look at Bobby Lashley. Don't know what to do with him. And I'm scared for Oba Femi, and I'm really scared for Trick Williams, if I'm being honest with you. We do have an ad coming up in about 30 seconds, just to let y'all know. Yeah, Roman versus Lashley would have been straight at WrestleMania. He probably was the only person at that time who had enough power and uh, enough to actually get by to beat Roman, if I'm being honest. I would have had Bobby versus Roman. That Bobby could have beat Roman easily. All right, here comes the ad. Roman said if he don't want to go to Hollywood, he's not going to do a whole lot of movies. Oh, he was 31K Breezy. Yeah, I know I was close to there, because I think he about to be 56 this year, because his birthday is. Oh no, he just turned 55. Okay, so it's been. Oh yeah, yeah, because he started at OVW in '04, right? Okay, so he tore his right tricep muscle. Oh, he started in OVW way before that. Huh. Bro, Batista with the long hair was goaded, brother. He's definitely what they say. Okay, 2000 to 2002, yeah. Boy, you weren't even born. How you know? I'm telling you, man, K Breezy got that knowledge, man. Um, yeah, he was definitely, as Vince liked to call, a genetic jackhammer. You're getting Femi versus Trick Williams in the future. I'm happy for it. Yeah, that might be the only time you see him, though. If they get to the main roster and Triple H don't know what to do with him, because they don't know what to do with Bobby Lashley. I still think Randy should have been the one to beat Roman for the title. It made sense since Roman took Randy out. Yeah, it's logical booking. The logical aspect of booking tells you that the person that Roman took out should be the person that Roman beat, or should get beat. The person who should beat Roman. Cody already lost to Roman. That was enough to end that story. Batista is never coming back to WWE. His mind is already made up. Oh yeah, for sure. You know who actually supposed to be Roman Reigns for? Yeah, I mean, but also, you know what? I don't think Brock needed it at that point in time. And they probably had sight about these allegations that was coming out, so that's probably why they didn't put a plug with Brock. Randy could have beaten Roman. That would have made more sense than Cody. Yeah. And then you also give Cody a chance to finish his story, not against Roman, but he can finish his story about with somebody who he came in with, or he came in under Randy. There you go. They get the win. Yeah, K Breezy know his stuff, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, a lot of guys, man, once they get to that point, they ain't coming back, man. Ain't no use to come back. Appreciate the like also Marcus Brown. I appreciate that. Hold on, I gotta check something real quick. Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out how people over here playing and living single, but I can't play one clip of AEW without getting a copyright. That's crazy to me. I don't understand how they doing that. I wish I understood that. I put the stuff in the bio or in the description, so I don't necessarily know what happened in that scenario. But all right, there go EA still not giving me my stuff, dog. That's crazy. EA is so trash, dude. I get so tired of that. EA is trash. It's trash. The fact that we've gotten Orton versus Randy in a decade, yeah, that's crazy. Orton could be Cody for the title, and why not do Cena versus Orton one last time in a retirement match, whether women are getting to break Ric Flair record? That's because um, the only person who's gonna break Ric Flair's record is Charlotte Flair. Once Charlotte break it, then Cena go maybe come back get him one more. But if I'm being honest with you, I don't think any of the males gonna break the record before Charlotte Flair do. It only makes sense. I mean, they need to just get it over with her and just let her. I think she only need what, two? I think she only need like two, right? So they don't include the NXT Women's Championships, and then they don't include the Women's Tag Team Championship. So I think Ric Flair is at what, 14? Okay, so he has 16. So I think Charlotte's at 15 or something like that. Because Rick is an 8-time NWA champion, a 6-time WCW champion, and a 2-time WF champion. So he has 16. So Charlotte is at 14 there of normal championships. And then of course, Ric Flair won 3 WWE, Raw tag teams, 3 Mid Atlantics, TVs, the US champion, Intercontinental, and then the WCW United States champion. So he's got a few on his hands. But mainly, I think Charlotte only needs. I wasn't looking at the comment section. I was looking on Google. Yeah, 2 more titles to break the record. I feel like they should just give it to her. Let's get it over. Let's get it over with. I think what they need to do is Charlotte finna come back. She needs to go straight. Yeah, I do feel forced, but you, K Breezy, you don't think at a point though that Charlotte to maintain the name of Flair, because not a lot of people can maintain their family's legacies, the family legacy name. Not a lot of people can maintain it. You know, not a lot of people can. I feel like for the work of art she's done, for her character work, for her promos and the things, because I ain't gonna let you know, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm pro Charlotte. I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. I rock with Charlotte. That's just me. And y'all don't have to, but I do. Um, I feel like for what she's done, she should she should get the record. It does feel kind of forced, but also we can't sit here and say that Ric Flair's record wasn't forced as well, too. Ric Flair didn't need to be a 16-time champion. And for the women's division, Charlotte has opened doors for a lot of females, I'll say. Even though she hasn't lost to them. But I mean, we don't get a star, in my opinion, a blonde star like Tiffany Stratton if we don't have a Charlotte Flair. And of course, somebody opened the door for Charlotte, which was be Trish and Lita and all the females before, Ivory and stuff like that. But we don't get like a Tiffany Stratton if we don't have Charlotte Flair. So I do feel like she's opened the doors as much as she's been super scenified. She still has open doors. Yeah. Rick has 8 NWA heavyweights and six-time WCW, and then of course he had the 2 WWEs. The Geeks Online would be crying if it happens, and probably would be sending her death threats, just like threats like they did the Rock daughter. Yeah, that's crazy. Um, and you notice a big thing with Charlotte too is she get the belt and she'll take the pin. She ain't got to hold the belt for 18 months like Becky Lynch do. Like if Charlotte won that tournament, which I believe she would have won that tournament if she wasn't injured for that women's world championship, she would have easily took the pin for Liv, just like she easily took the pin for Bailey. She didn't easily take the pin for Asuka, but that's just a part of their history, Asuka and Charlotte. I don't think it'll be up there number wise, but I think at the end of Tiffany's career, she'll max out about 6. I think Bianca gonna max out at about 10. Jay might get about 4 and then go to Hollywood. That sounds about right. If Charlotte was healthy enough by Money in the Bank and she was in a storyline, whoever the women's world champion is, because she hasn't held that type of belt, I do want to see Charlotte with the world championship. It's only right in Flair nature. It's only right for her to hold that women's world heavyweight championship. It's only right. Um, but at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, like I think if she was healthy enough, she would probably beat whoever was the women's world champion, and then Tiffany would cash in on her. I could see that happening because I do think Tiffany is going to be Miss Money in the Bank. It's going to be a pink briefcase. We need that. Aesthetic wise, we need that pink briefcase, fellas and females. We need that Tiffany Stratton pink briefcase. She'll bring some legitimacy to the briefcase. Well, maybe Cena could do it, but he's in Hollywood. They are not after top champions title, not a mid card title. He's a big Hollywood movie star. Yeah, that's what they do. Can you imagine? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I seen that. Cancel culture needs to be changed to cancer culture. You know what's crazy? They don't cancel people who do truly. They didn't cancel Adam 22. They didn't cancel him. And there's facts about Adam 22. Adam 22 was hanging out with Lil Pump, and he was trying to dump on 16-year-olds. That's facts. Allegedly facts. Why would Lil Pump lie about that? And when Lil Pump said that information, it's not like Lil Pump was pumped up with drugs and Xans and stuff like that anymore. He was sober. Okay? Because listen, I'm gonna tell you something, right? I got a little bit of a ear in SoundCloud or something connected to SoundCloud, right? Which is outside of this, and I don't really affiliate myself with that type of stuff anymore. But what I'll tell you is they was taking them young dudes, getting them lit, getting them hyped up, and pumping them full of drugs, bro. That's why we seen people like Juice WRLD end up how they end up. Rest in peace, Juice. That's why we seen people like Peep, Lil Peep, end up how they end up. R.I.P. Lil Peep. That's why we see it. People like Lil Bo Weep. If y'all know who. Yeah, Predatory 22. Yeah, that's facts, LTK. That's big facts. That's big facts. Predatory 20. Matter of fact, let me get that. I want to pin that. Yeah, that's big facts. Predatory 22. That's what Adam 22 should change his name to. That's why people like Lil Bo Weep, who was a very talented female artist from out of the country, you know, she gained an addiction to heroin and stuff like that. And Lil Peep, you know, OD'd on his Xans. Like even like with the Lil Peep situation, his friends was right there laughing while he was ODing. You know, I seen it firsthand, so I know. And everyone in here, good night, and thank y'all for the entertainment. Yeah, Marcus Brown, you have a good night, brother. Close them browsers out before you go to bed, cause the FBI be watching, brother. If it's too freaky deaky in your phone, you better close it up. Don't have no girls being tied to stuff on your phone. They look at your history like this is a freaky. All right. He said strawberry syrup on who? Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Have a good night, Marcus Brown. I'll catch you later, brother. And congratulations to yourself and your family and your sister as well. Welcome to the world, to the baby. We'll see you when we stream again, brother. Yeah, I wouldn't say that I'm a fan of rap music. I like R&B, man. I like me some Kim. I like me some Lettucey. I like me some Jill Scott. I like me some the dude who Seamus was dressed like the other week ago, a couple weeks ago, Music Soul Child, when he had that Music Soul Child hat on and the Music Soul Child shirt on. Who else I like? I like a lot of neo soul. I kind of like Georgia Smith. What else I like? I like a lot of neo soul, man. Flowetry. NDRE is straight, but I really wasn't that big of an NDRE fan. Kendrick Family Soul. Yeah, I could rock with that. I don't like it. I don't like it. I call it synth music, but I do like some '90s rap and R&B. Oh, you don't like '90s R&B? Yes, sir. LTK, we had that love cause, man. You know what I used to do though? I used to I didn't chop it, but I used to screw up a lot of Kim. I would keep it at its same BPM, but I would screw it up a little bit. I like dark, making R&B a little darker, deeper. And then you got Secret Garden with who was on that song? There was a bunch of folks on Secret Garden. That's another song I like to screw up a little bit with Barry White and a bunch of people. Yeah, Quiet Storm vibes for sure. Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Then this ain't the Sweat Hotel. I can't stand listen, bro. I cannot stand Keith Sweat, dog. Promise you, bro. I don't know what it is about Keith Sweat. I don't like his music. I don't like him as a radio personality. I am not a fan of Keith Sweat, dog. I just can't get into it, man. I don't like Keith Sweat, bro. If you listen to the Sweat Hotel, he get on there. So tell me, baby, what happened? And then the girl comes on there. Well, I was cheating on my man with his brother. Oh, baby, why was you doing that? You wasn't supposed to. Bro, I can't stand the Sweat Hotel, brother. I can't stand it. The Weeknd is hard. Chris Brown is hard. And Michael Jackson is hard. I know you wouldn't rock it with Drake for his disrespect to the Weeknd. Drake loved to disrespect the Weeknd, but let's be honest, brother. I'm putting on some Weeknd for I'm putting on Drake. Yeah, you can't catch me watching and listening to the Sweat Hotel, bro. I don't care about no woman cheating on her husband, brother. Listen to him. Oh, baby, why did you do that? You shouldn't have did that, baby. Oh, bro. I can't stand Keith Sweat, dog. My mama don't like that. My mama don't like that I feel like that. But also, my mama don't like that I don't like Mary J. Blige either, bro. I do not rock with Mary J, bro. I can't get into the vibes. I don't vibe off to Mary J, brother. I just can't. I remember me and my mom took a little trip to Columbus, down in Columbus, Twilight, Ohio. On the drinking Carlos Rossi, swag so saucy. Y'all know what that's from. We took a trip to Columbus, and that was like, bro, it had to be like a 6, 7 hour trip or 5 hour trip to Columbus, bro. Just takes a long time to get there. My mom literally played Mary J. Blige from the time we pulled out of the parking lot to the time we pulled into Columbus, Ohio. And she knows I don't like Mary J. Blige. What about Kanye West from a rap perspective? The thing about Kanye is, I love Kanye's art, him as an artist, and I used to love him as a fashion creator, but then he sold me them Boo Boo Yeezy pies for $20, and they had my feet hurting when I was playing pool. So the fashion tip, I'm cool. I still rock with Ye. And don't let him hear I said that because he'll cancel me. He'll Ye cancel me, and I don't want to be Ye canceled because I've always rocked with Ye. Um, and him as a person, I feel like Kanye's problem is, he's a Gemini. That's the first thing. He's a Gemini, so the way he comes off is hard for people to understand. So sometimes he'll say something and it has a different meaning to it. And because people don't understand the different meaning, he gets canceled. But you can't cancel Kanye. It just won't happen. They've tried a billion times. You can't cancel Kanye. Uh, what about Kanye West? What do you think of his song "Runaway"? That's cool. Yeah, Ye always gonna be good, bro. There's gonna be a lot of things that happen, and I'm gonna skip this last ad because we kind of trickling down. I might push out one more ad on y'all in a couple minutes, but for right now, I'm not gonna push out ad because we talking. Um, The problem with Ye is people just don't understand Kanye. So a lot of times when he says certain things, there might be a connection of truth to what comes out of his mouth. It's just how he display it is very Kanye like. And it's very like, this is who I am. This is my Gemini coming out. Let me tell you. Now I understand that perspective because I understand the Gemini sign because I am an Aries. Aries and Gemini have some similarities, but not a lot. So I understand how he pushes out his words. Sometimes it comes off very rude, but that's just the opinion that's inside of his head at that point in time. And a lot of it too is I think that they did have him warped in the Kardashian wormhole, rabbit hole, we'll say. So yeah, gonna always be cool in my book. But I also don't look at the cancel culture and invest into that because while people be focusing on what people be saying on Twitter, there are women and children coming up missing day in and day out. People don't put enough time and energy into that. There are women who are being solely harmed in real life. People don't put real time into that. Abused, men being abused, stuff happening to people in real life, and people don't focus on that. They focus too much on celebrities and what come out of celebrities' mouth because that's law to them, which is goofy. It's super goofy. But yeah, it's cool in my book. And then K Breezy said he also messes with Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder is tight. K Breezy, you need to get into blues, brother. I like a lot of blues too. I like a lot of Albert King, Stevie Ray Vaughan, um, Kingfish, BB King. Who sang that song? These last $2, I'm not gonna lose. $1 for the jukebox. Another dollar just to play me some blues. I can't remember who sang it. Who was it? Bobby? Y'all say in the comment section. I can't remember. Um, y'all know what I'm talking about. It's that old school song. But yeah, K Breezy, you need to invest in some blues too, brother. Because blues, especially with you learning the guitar, I'll tell you right now, blues is the easiest thing to play on guitar. Because I did have a little bit of history with guitar. I understand guitar from a perspective of not like a uh, art school learner or things like that. I understand it just off of memorizing certain things because I can memorize things well. But yeah, I would definitely take a look into some blues music, K Breezy, especially with you learning guitar because blues is very easy to play. And there's a lot of good guitarists. Because I mean, on my guitar list, I got Hendrix, and then I got Stevie Ray Vaughan on that list. It's actually for me, it actually goes Hendrix, then Stevie Ray Vaughan. If we're being honest, then there's other people who are good at the guitar as well. Man, I never liked blues. It's just never my taste. I don't even know why. You gotta listen to that old blues, brother. For me, with blues, right? I feel like with blues, you gotta play it, and you gotta something gotta happen to you in life where you just like turn this on. And because that's how it was for me. I was young when I found out about blues and got into it. And I think I had like a situation or something, some old like lover boy stuff back in the day when I was super young, and I got into blues. And then I understand it from a concept. Kadarius said, I ain't eating no cheesecake. I ain't eating no cobbler. I ain't rocking with the blues. I ain't eating food. I ain't doing nothing. I'm just straight up thugging, watching wrestling every day, all day, all night. No, I mean, a lot of people don't like a lot of stuff, man. Yeah, the blues is something different, man. I always thought about it in my head like when I got old, I was just going to play the blues in a blues club or whatever, and that's the end of my life. Like I did everything that I needed to do, have kids, you know, be comfortable financially to a different point other than being at a 9 to 5 comfortable type of feel. And then after that, play the blues. Now, mind you, there's something that's not on the list that's not a priority to me. No, I get it, bro. I mean, it's fine. Not everybody like the same stuff. Yeah, man, it's certain people. Listen, I tell you one thing: you get you one of them little chicky poos, right? That you kind of like a little bit. You give a little bit to her, and then she act wild, and you find out that she ain't who you thought she was. Cause it's possible. Trust me, it's possible. Turn on some blues. I bet you'd be like, man, Master Marks was right. The blues is where it's at. The one thing I like about this chat, and I'm glad we don't have any toxic people in here. Um, the one thing I like about this chat is there is a balance of people with opinions, people who talk about certain things. Yeah, shout out to Voodoo Chow. Shout out to Voodoo Chow. One of Hulk Hogan's most fire theme songs, I'll be honest with you. When Hulk Hogan came out to Voodoo Chow, I'm like, bro, you gotta be kidding me. The guitar motion, shouts out to the undisputed jobbers for ruining the coolness of playing guitar with your wrestling belt. Ugh. Shout out to the undisputed jobbers. Adam not so swole. Ugh. Some rock is cool. Yeah, some rock is cool. Um, I'm gonna get off what I was talking about before that. I like big facts. Wait, you like hold on. Mm, I think I read that wrong. So, the rock that I listen to, I like Creed. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I was like, maybe 6 feet. I ain't so far down. Oh yeah, I read. Yeah, at first I had read it wrong. Yeah, Voodoo Chow is better. Yeah, greater than. Yeah. Um, I listen to Creed, bro. I love Creed. And then there's other rock, like Metallica's and stuff like that. And those bands that everybody listened to. And then I like Paramore. Yeah. What's something else I listen to? Yeah, that's facts. What Irons Wide Open. The song that I like by Creed the most though is not neither one of those songs. I like a song that's not as popular by Creed, and that song is called um what's the name of the song? Weathered. Weathered is my favorite Creed song. Cause I'm rusted and weathered. Better hold on together. That's my listen. I'm covered in skin. Don't have me on her singing Creed, y'all. Yeah, Shine Down is cool. Dare you. But yeah, Weathered is my favorite Creed song. Shout out to Creed. So yeah, No Mercy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fire too, Christopher Lloyd. I like a lot of music, bro. But I tell you what I ain't listening to. I tell you what I ain't listening to. Mary J. Blige. I'm not listening to that dog. Mary J. Blige make music for 90s mamas who didn't have a man in the 90s. They had men's in the 90s. And they was dealing with a bunch of them dog men's in the 90s. That's who Mary J. Blige make music for. And now they up in they 40 plus, almost 50 plus, maybe almost 60 plus, and they still got terrible men's in their life. That's who Mary J. Blige make music for. I can't rock with that. Or them 90s mamas with the who used to have the French, a little French roll or whatever it's called. Long nails, French roll, dealing with dudes who was on the street. And guess what? Them 90s mamas raised some of us and some of the women that we deal with. And that's why they act how they act, to be honest. Uh, I can't think of one that would be my favorite right now, Kadarius. Hoop earrings and broken hearts. That's it. Broken hearted with hoop earrings. Talking about some they not gonna cry. Mary J. Blige singing that she not gonna cry, but the whole song sound like she finna cry. And then they mixed in a little bit of that No Limit Soldier too. Cause I remember being a little youngin, like 6 years old, being like 6 years old or whatever. I do go. This is our last ad coming up, just to let y'all know. We hit the 3 hour mark, so I'm gonna let this last ad come in. So yeah, she sounds so hurt, bro. I remember being in the car right with my mom, and she was playing No More Pain, not No More Pain. She was playing that one sad song that Mary J. Blige got. I can't think of it. And then, not even 30 seconds later, all you hear is, "Man, this rapping Fate. Who is this? Oh, this P. This P. Well, if this P, let me hear you say, Not even 30 seconds later, bro. I ain't even gonna cap to you. Not gonna cap. I am not gonna cap about it. All right, so we got the ad coming up in like 5 seconds. So I'll go on over to that ad. Yeah, Kadarius, that's very true, bro. Um, they'll say that they're not gonna cry, then they start crying. It's just, yeah, yeah, yeah. LTK, that is a very jarring switch up. Yes, it is. Just like back in the day when she was listening, lick, 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 lick you from your head to your toes. And I'm just like, as a kid, I'm dumb. I don't know what that means. And I'm just thinking like, ugh, that sounds nasty. Licking from head to toes. And now as a grown person, we'll say that's been in my bag at a point in time. We'll say that's been around at a point in time. The head to your toes, Ludacris song. And she used to listen to all that stuff. She used to use the 112. We can do it anywhere. I can let you in the shower. Yeah, it can get kind of wild, man. I ain't gonna cap to you, dog. I ain't gonna AEW. AEW to you, dog. It can get kind of wild. My mama was listening to some wild music, bro. Peaches and Cream and 112 and looking from head to toes, and then going to Mary J. Blige and then listening to Master P and listening to Master P that song. She got that killer bleep, killer bleep, killer. She got that killer bleep. And just yeah. Shout out to the '90s. Shout out to '90s mamas. Some wild gals, boy. Some wild gals. People would. And I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I wish I was like a 21-year-old in the '90s. I would have had fun, bro. Wait a minute. Dante Jerron 23. Where you at, brother? Were you 20 in the '90s, brother? How old were you? Wait, he said he was born in what? What did he say? 85. Dante Jerron, I think you said you was born in 85 or something like that. 83. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. I'm probably putting too many years on you. Sorry, brother. When you see this. Um, yeah, not everybody is a fan of feet. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm in any category in this chat. This is a young and friendly chat. No crash outs today. No crash out. One thing I will say is I am very, very happy that I don't have to watch AEW Dynamite tomorrow. As much as the donations would be cool or whatever, I'm very happy that I don't have to watch Dynamite because Dynamite is not, as JJ said, dynamite. Oh no. Also, I want to give a shout out to Derek Hawkins for donating to the channel on Cash App. I know you ain't on here right now. I'm gonna make a note to shout you out. Um, K Breezy, can you do me a favor, bro? Can you send me a message on Twitter, brother, and tell me to shout out Derek Hawkins, which is D Hawk, because I ain't watching it. You the reverend. Hey, look, the likes ain't. Listen, I said to y'all, think about this. I said if the likes are the same as what's donated to the channel. Now, mind you, D Hawk donated $10 to the channel. Retro Neon donated $5 to the channel. So that's $15. We only have 13 likes. So that means I'm not watching AEW Dynamite. I'm not watching it, brother. If there was 15 likes, I would watch it. But there isn't. There's only 13. So, sorry, Retro. You get to watch AEW tomorrow. Not me. Unless two more people like this video before I close out. But yeah, K Breezy, if you don't mind, bro, if you when you get some free time, could you just send me like a little message real quick? Cause I don't have my notepad open. Um, I don't have my notepad open because for some reason my notepad's not working right now. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I just seen it. I'm going to heart it. Thank you. Thank you, my brother. Yeah. What's the L for? Why do I get an L, Retro Neon? Because I won't watch it? You watch it. Just sent that. All right, appreciate it. Thank you. Unpopular opinion. I think Justin Bieber is over and over. 14 likes. Jesus. Jesus, Lord have mercy. Jesus, please. Chill, y'all. Chill. Like the video after the stream, y'all. I don't want to watch this tomorrow. Unpopular opinion. I think Justin Bieber is an overrated singer and artist. Don't get the hype at all. Yeah, I mean, I like some stuff by Justin. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Back in the day when I was in high school, back in the day when I was in Kadarius, I'll get to that comment in a second, dog. Oh God. All right. AEW Pack Smokers. Master Marks Militia. This video is starting to get likes up and up and up. Listen, since we hit that goal of 15, now we at 17. I'm not gonna request. Yeah, I bet you did. I bet you did, Retro. I'm not gonna request any more donations. We went. I was talking about 15. We at 15. So tomorrow, tomorrow we'll be watching AEW Dynamite because tomorrow is Wednesday, and you know what that means. That means we watch AEW Dynamite. Now this ain't a reoccurring thing. I just let y'all know this is only a Tuesday little thing that happens. If it happens on Tuesday, and the likes and the chat revenue are equal to each other or close to equal. If the likes go over the chat revenue is what I'll say basically. Then I'll watch AEW the next day. We'll watch it tonight or tomorrow night. We lost the battle. We tried. But also, Retro Neon, you don't even like AEW. What are you talking about? Let's go. You sent people in here to like this video, didn't you? You sent people in here, didn't you? I know you did. We had the same six watchers for 30 minutes. How we go up on likes. Anyways, um listen, we're gonna have our AEW pack tomorrow. We're gonna have a fresh glass of AEW cucumber and lemon water. A fresh glass of AEW hen dog. The Tony Khan pen. The AEW edible, as some like to say. And we're gonna watch in the spirit of Luke Harper. Rest in peace. I'm gonna watch it for him, and because y'all got the revenue to where it's at, so we'll be watching. LTK, why didn't you stop me, man? Why did you allow me to get on here? Why did you allow me to get on here? Oh no, not prayers for y'all. Prayers for all. Cause officially, we talked about this. We talked about this. Officially, y'all didn't know this yet, but I do want to mention this. LTK is officially now a moderator of this channel. He joins the crew of prestigious moderators Retro Neon, K Breezy, Dante Jerome 23, and soon to be others as well. Man, listen, it's all right. My daddy worked for Xfinity, brother. Or he worked for a different internet company. He worked for an internet company. So it's all good. I go ahead over there and have him ship you some internet. That way you'll be able to join us tomorrow for this blessed, incredible night of AEW Dynamite. Can't y'all hear how excited I am for it? I'm excited. And what's really funny about this is, okay, Christopher Lower, you heading out. Have a good night, brother. I'm in the supermarket as usual, not looking for a wife. You on Christopher Lower. All right, take it easy, brother. Have a good night. We about to get out of here in a second, anyways. What was I saying? I lost twice in this whole thing, right? I'm gonna be. Listen, I, I'm gonna have to have a whole jug. Baddie shopping is wild, right? I got 50 on me. What's up? I got the 100 ball on me. Just take it. Come on. I ain't need much. I need the one. I don't even need the two. I'm in it. I lost a bet with my buddy because I was talking to my buddy, Wave Sama, actually. And we were talking, and I told him, I said, I got this little thing going on that the likes and the donations and blah, 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 blah. And he was like, I bet you $2.50 that you end up watching AEW Dynamite. So now, not only do I have to watch the little $15 I made on stream, which is, I don't touch YouTube money, I just let it sit, now goes toward paying my debt as well. So, yeah, baddie shopping is wild. At the supermarket, almost some. Dang. You like pizza rolls? You trying to make that a human version? he in the pizza roll aisle trying to make the human version of pizza rolls. That's crazy. Shout out to Christopher Lloyd, the human pizza roll maker. Yeah, baddie shopping is wild. That's why you need to go to the swap meet. I told y'all. All right, Kadarius, you out. We getting down to the last few. All right, brother, take it easy. I'll see you tomorrow for AEW Dynamite, right? You gonna be here, right, brother? Please be here. I need you here. Oh yeah, for sure. But that's what I was saying. That's why y'all need to go to the swap meet. Retro Neon. Go to the swap meet and go check you out something. Um, I'm actually waiting for Retro Neon to give me my cue to get off when he says, "Don't you have to go to work in the morning?" That's usually my cue to get off a stream. I haven't seen that yet, so I'm kind of still lingering around with everybody and preparing myself for tomorrow's events. Preparing myself for the event of AEW Dynamite, which you never know. Maybe the Master Mark's luck will kick in, and tomorrow will be a good episode of AEW Dynamite. You never know. Well, I mean, you're a mod, brother. So, yeah, Raw is too long, bro. I think the last time I streamed Raw, yesterday I streamed Raw, and we had the Raw after party as well as the watch party. Bro, I was on stream to 12, at 12:30. Yeah, NXT is perfect pace. I know it's up to me, but usually Retro Neon, it's the thing that we got going on, G. No Puffy, where you kind of give me my cue to get off a cue, as they say in the call center world, brother. Yeah, AEW Dynamite gonna be It's gonna be interesting, man. Appreciate it. That's my cue. Okay, Breezy, please show up tomorrow. Okay, please, please show up tomorrow. We're gonna have a good time. I don't know what they would do for 3 hours. I just don't know. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. We gonna hopefully we see a lot of Sky Blue and Mariah May tomorrow, and it's a good old time. But with that being said, we are at 3 hours and 18 minutes. I appreciate y'all joining the stream, the watch party, and the NXT Watch Party, and the after NXT Watch Party. And I do want to shout out to the donations in the chat from Retro Neon and the donation from D Hawk as well. Shout out to LTK, K Breezy, Retro Neon, Christopher Lloyd, Marcus Brown, Kadarius Williams. Am I missing somebody? Dante Geron, 23. And everybody who joined us tonight. Fleming, I appreciate y'all coming to the stream and hanging out with me. I look forward to seeing y'all here bright and early tomorrow at 8 p.m. at 7:55 because we have some good old AEW Dynamite to watch. Shout out to the AEW Pack Smokers, the Master Marks Militia, and the Day One Doggy Bones. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm out this man.